favorite.
Of course, of course. No, this to me, when you're a child and you're thinking about Christmas, it is as much the drama and the anticipation, and the joy of actually having to wait a little bit. This is called an advent calendar. Pardon me, but it's different than any one I had ever seen. I'd seen little paper ones. This is all made by hand from wood.
Yeah, it's really awesome. It's definitely a keepsake and one of those things that's going to create tradition.
This, my daughter now has 2 of her own daughters. And Evie is just old enough that she knows what's going on.
That's so cool.
Okay? So it could be a little candy, it could be a little note, it could be a little anything. But I want you to imagine again, at this remarkable price tag of $35.64, there are 24 little drawers. Maybe it's a little mint.
You could put a little candy in, and I have some ideas of putting notes for family activities in
See,
there.
I love that.
Yeah, me too.
But look, Christmas trees and Santas. Look at the reindeer
I'll pull him around
leading
so you
that
can
sleigh.
see. Isn't it darling? He even has little bells that really work right around his neck, beautifully hand carved. And this is by Plow Hearth. And Plow Hearth is a company that takes pride in giving you those kinds of items that are unique, that are different, but also that are often very much hand done so that it seems like you went to that juried craft show and picked up something by the artisan themselves.
You may not realize, I'm gonna ask our folks to do a little bit of zooming in as they take a look at the reindeer. Look at how it's carved. That's carved out of a single block of wood. And then our Santa Claus is actually 3-dimensional. If you look, his beard, I'm going to turn this sideways
just a little bit here.
Yeah, see how the beard, that's a separate piece of wood than the hat and the whiskers. So there's so much that went into making this.
Yes.
How would you do this? You've got 24 incredible days in December.
Right.
This makes me feel like a little kid.
I know, and it's so exciting to count down those days. And so many times, you know, you get the ones that have chocolate in there or maybe just a picture, which is what I grew up with. But I love the idea of adding something special to do in each one of these. Each one of these little drawers is hand painted with a different little design, but the drawers come out.
Oh,
oops, look at that.
Can
There's something in there, absolutely.
All right, so I'm going to pull this out.
Go ahead and put different activities in there. We'll let Dan read this one and then I'll give you some other ones.
This is good. Donate a toy to a Christmas drive.
Yes, so maybe you have
like
a Christmas drive or angel tree in your community. Maybe you're going to have an indoor snowball fight with cotton balls. Maybe you have a picnic by the Christmas tree, or read some of those Christmas books. There are so many of them are wonderful. Watch a Christmas movie together, make hot chocolate, make cookies.
How many times as adults do we find ourselves getting into the Christmas season and everything is frantic and fast-paced?
Exactly.
And what it does is it just sucks the fun out of that holiday. So an advent calendar as adults forces us to take each day one day at a time and remember.
Right, exactly.
Remember what the significance of the holiday is for you and your particular family and those things that you happen to believe in. But when you've got little ones, this is what they look forward to every day, every night.
Exactly. And so create that opportunity for you to slow down, as you mentioned, not have the hustle and bustle. Put things in here that are appropriate to your children's ages. Maybe tuck a treat in there every once in a while, you know, so they get something like that. But I love the idea of having something to do as a family that you're pulling out of the drawer. You know what 3-year-olds can do, you know what 8-year-olds can do, and what teenagers can do. So make it appropriate to what your family does. But as you mentioned, you know, you're still putting out the cookies and the milk. We'll still have that advent calendar.
It's all about, as adults, reliving those moments of being a child.
Absolutely.
And here's what's really cool. We live in a day and an age where electronics bring people so much closer together. My daughter lives 600 miles away. But with Skype and my tablet, my 2 grandbabies, I can talk to them every night.
That's awesome.
So maybe I've got the advent calendar at my home, but every night we get together to decide what the next thing is to enjoy.
I love that. I love that idea.
I tell you what, if you're a woodworker, I don't know that you could build this thing for $35.
I know, there is so much involved in this. From the hand painting on our darling little reindeer, the little bells around his neck, you've got twine that create the reins right there, you've got the sleigh, that has the packages, the snowman, 2 Christmas trees, Santa, and I'm gonna turn it around so you can see all those little boxes are painted not only on the front
but
and
on the
all
back.
the things, everything here, Santa and the trees, they're all painted on the back as well. And these drawers around the back, they're gonna go 13 through 24. So when you get to 24, you decide what is that very special thing, whether it's reading the night before Christmas.
With my luck, it's a lump of coal.
Or no, or whether it's baking those last bits of Christmas cookies so you can put them out for Santa that night, or whatever it is you want to do. You're the one creating what the magic and the surprises in each drawer.
And in a day where things are, again, manufactured, this is so cool that somebody took the time to make these things by hand. It's one of my favorite pieces. We've got it on Easy Pay, 3 Easy Pay payments. That Easy Pay opportunity goes away at the end of the day. And this, I think, is a classic example of what Christmas in July is all about. If I wait till December for this, I have no guarantees we even have them left.
Right.
You've got 3 months to pay for it. July, August, September.
Very nice.
And at $11.88 a month, hopefully that doesn't, break the bank or change the budgeting for Christmas itself, but you've got something that'll be extraordinary for years to come.
And you want it December 1st. So you want to make sure to
Gotta
have it on hand and ready to roll.
That's really cool. All right, Nancy's got one more for us. I got to tell you, I was so impressed with this, and I'll tell you why. I own an automotive restoration shop, and we restore things. We do not just automobiles.